What's going on, YouTube family? This is your boy Chef Timmy J, and today we are still in our series of quick dinner recipes, folks. We will be making ground beef and potato skillet, all this in one pan, folks. So stay tuned and let's get to cooking. Okay, family, so for today's ingredients, we are going to use 1 pound of ground beef. I am using the 75% lean, 25% fat ground beef. You can use any percentage of ground beef that you want, but this is what I'm using for today. I've also chopped up 2 white potatoes. That's right, 2 white potatoes have already been cubed and chopped up. If you don't like white potatoes, you can use rustic or red potato, any kind of potato that you want, but I've chopped up the white potato. I've also taken half of a white onion and I've chopped up and diced up that white onion. So that's what you see there, folks. That's that white onion. I've also taken about 3/4 of a cup of the mozzarella cheese, and I've added mozzarella cheese. This is totally optional. If you don't like cheese, then you can leave it out. I've also got 1 cup of frozen mixed veggies. Definitely we're gonna need those veggies. And then seasonings. Here's a game changer here, folks. This is that Lipton Soup Secret. And this is the chicken soup flavor. They got all kinds of different flavors, but we're going to use this to season our ground meat. It's a game changer. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of oregano. I've got 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. I've got 2 tablespoons of black pepper, and then of course I have 3/4 of a cup of water. So without any further ado, let's get over to the stove. Okay, fam, so we're here at the hot skillet, and oh yes, this skillet is definitely hot. We're gonna go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of canola oil. That's what I like to use for today. So there's 1, 2, bam, 2 squirts of canola oil. And we're just gonna rotate our pot around, and yes, folks, this skillet is definitely hot. We'll then go ahead and take our ground beef and add it to the pan. And we wanna let our ground beef go ahead and cook. And what I did with this ground beef, folks, it is a little bit frozen because that's what I wanted to do here. It has been sitting out for approximately 50 minutes. And so this is really, really good. And so I like to get a good caramelization on both sides of my ground beef, kind of before I start breaking it down. So I'll let this start breaking down. And we'll take our meat chopper here. And folks, you wanna chop your ground meat down, and you want to let this cook for at least 10 to 12 minutes. So that way nothing is pink. And so I'm just taking my time chopping up the ground beef. Looks really, really good, folks. Again, you wanna make sure that your ground beef cooks for at least 10 to 12 minutes. And so I have definitely broken up the ground beef the way that I like it. If you want to have your ground beef a little bit more finer, then you can continue to break it down with your meat chopper, but this is the way I like it. And I'm just mixing it all around in my pan. Looks really, really good, folks. Again, you want to let this cook for at least 10 to 12 minutes. YouTube, this is a quick and easy recipe, and that's cooking well. We'll make sure we don't have any pink. So you just want to continue to let it continue to cook, and you definitely need that fat. So it's definitely cooking. It's rendering that fat. I'm also going to go ahead and add our potatoes to this as well. So boom, there are those potatoes. Looks really good, folks. If you could smell this aroma, it's amazing. Totally amazing. Again, quick and easy recipe, folks. All of you can make it pretty simple, pretty easy. Again, we're still allowing this to cook for a total time of 10 to 12 minutes. Just incorporating all of our ingredients. And now I will also add our white onions. Getting all those white onions there. And there we have our white onions in a bowl. And we're gonna mix those around. We want to make sure that all of our ingredients get incorporated really well. Onions have their own liquid, and so it definitely helps to deglaze the bottom of the pan because that's where all that flavor is in the bottom of our cast iron skillet. Looks really, really well here. And now we're gonna add our seasonings, folks. I told you guys about that Lipton, and here's that Lipton right there. And we're gonna take one of these packs and open it up. And I've got that open. And I'm gonna pour all of that on here, folks. And yes, it does still have some of the chicken noodles, but this is a game changer, folks. I'm telling you, this is the game changer. Go ahead and add your seasoning, and then we're gonna incorporate it. We wanna make sure we mix it around because that fat definitely helps for flavor. All this is just good added flavor. Make sure you get it all in here. You can't be afraid to get dirty, folks. Again, this is that one pot meal full of goodness. Now we want to go ahead and add the rest of our remaining seasonings. So here's 2 tablespoons of oregano. Here is 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. And finally, we have 2 tablespoons of pepper, black pepper. And I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate all of those seasonings. Just kind of lift and fold, folks. You just kind of want to lift and fold. Looks really, really well. I'm gonna reduce my heat. You can always reduce your heat. And we're almost there, don't worry. It's cooking really, really well. And what I also want to do is gonna go ahead and now add our 3/4 cups of water. So we're gonna take our water, boom, added our water. And we wanna mix all of this in. You wanna let all of these seasonings just marinate. This is really, really good, folks. It's exactly what we want. Seasoning all of those meats is what you want. All of our potatoes getting some love. Folks, if you could smell this, this is just totally amazing. Smells amazing. And finally, the last thing that we will add is our mixed veggies. Boom, there it is. Those are those mixed veggies. We've got those mixed veggies. We're gonna mix those around just a little bit to get our veggies, because this, again, one pan meal. Had one of those potatoes try to jump out and get back in there. This is good, folks. Again, get all your mixed veggies in there really well. Totally amazing. Smells really, really good. And then what I will do is I'm gonna take the lid, put the lid on, and this will cook for an additional 5 to 7 minutes. So stay there and I'll be right back. And look at this magic, YouTube. That cheese has definitely melted and all of these flavors are just screaming. I've got a large spoon here and I've got a plate, and I'm gonna get this plated up. So let me go ahead and do that. I mean, look at that, YouTube. Woo, this is just that goodness. Again, this is a quick and easy recipe. Any of you can do it. It's really, really good. I mean, just look at that there. This will definitely feed a family of 4. Easy on your budget. I mean, just look at that cheese pull. I want you guys just to see that cheese pull. Look at it, look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness, YouTube. We're going in. I just want more of that cheese. I mean, this is just totally amazing. Cooked really, really well, YouTube family. I'm gonna put that cheese on the top, and this is just amazing. All this is for you, YouTube family. Look at that, look at that. I mean, it's just everywhere. That's what we want. Yeah, we want to get dirty with it. And just take a look at that, YouTube. I mean, this is just totally amazing. Good food, great, amazing. And I've got a spoon, and this is extremely hot. Gonna try not to burn myself. Potatoes are done the way I like it. If you want your potatoes softer, you can let it steam and let it cook for additional 5 to 10 minutes, whatever you want to do. This is perfect the way I like it. Got cheese everywhere. I'm just making a mess. Look at it, YouTube. Here, this bite is yours, YouTube. Go ahead and take a bite, take a bite. Woo! All right, this next bite's mine. I know I'm gonna burn myself, but I'm going in, Oh, it was so hot, YouTube. Again, YouTube, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video with a friend. I'm trying to get to at least 100 subscribers. I need your help. I love you guys. Again, this is Chef Timmy J. See you on the next. Peace.